Welcome to another Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown video, and in today's video we're going to cover the first real boss fight against Jahandar. This boss fight has three main phases. We're going to cover all the different patterns the boss is going to go through and all the strategies I used that you can use to help defeat the boss. Now let's go over the attack patterns that the boss is going to use during phase 1 of this fight. The first one we're looking out for is the one where his eyes glow red. He pulls up his tail and then jabs it into the ground to try to stab you. Where the tail goes in opens up a little acid pool, and if you're standing on that side of the boss and accidentally touch this acid pool, you become poisoned and you'll slowly lose health. You can tell because you have these little green bubbles above your head. I love the little bubbles above the head like the little drunken cartoon mice. Remember that when you see the boss's eyes glow red, he's going to do this tail attack and you're going to want to slide underneath him to get a better advantage point to attack back. You could also use one of your special attacks when you see his eyes glow red. These attacks will cancel out his tail attack. The next attack pattern of the boss is he flies into the air to stomp down on you. I'll slow it down here. The second you see that shadow, you want to slide out of the way. There he goes up in the air. Now here comes the shadow. Now we know it's time to slide. The boss will do this attack in every phase of the fight, so you want to get used to this. Sliding out of the way when you see the shadow, and then turn around and punish him for even trying. The next attack pattern we're going to look at is this one. The boss will bring his head and his arm way back and then swipe at you to knock you away. But this swipe attack can be easily parried if you're keeping an eye out for when he pulls his arm back.
Swiper, no swiping!
A lot of times before he swipes, he does this real slow walk. Make sure you punish him for that with your chakra ring. Or you could use your new level 2 spell to heal yourself, since he's going to take a half hour slowly walking to you anyways. The next animation we're looking out for is when his eyes glow yellow and he charges at you. If you parry this, it'll go into a sweet animation where you punish him and he'll be knocked out, so you can punish him again if you have some Athra saved up. When you see the boss fly up on a pillar like this, it's time for phase 2 of the fight. And phase 2 always starts the same way. The boss lands and then he roars out this giant purple orb that's going to fly towards you. This purple orb is going to fly around and try to attack you, which is very annoying when we're trying to concentrate on these boss patterns. However, we can stop the purple orb by using one of our special Athra attacks against the boss as soon as he lands for phase 2. Then he'll move on to his next attack. Of course, at any point after that, if you see this purple roar, it means he's going to create one of these purple orbs. There's the roar, here's the orb. So take down this orb quickly with a couple arrow shots. It takes anywhere from 3 to 5 arrows depending on what difficulty you're playing on. During phase 2 in the red eye tail attack, not only does the tail attack on the way down, but it goes through the ground and tries to come up and get you too. And don't forget about that pool of acid. The red eye attack pattern, his tail goes in, tries to get you, and then pops back out. But there's only an acid pool where the tail went in. And during phases 2 and 3, watch out for a tail attack. It'll happen when you attack him from behind, but if you're ready, you can parry it. And a new fun move we have for phase 2 is a flick of the tail that shoots 4 poison arrows your way. These arrows can be parried though and shot back at the boss for damage. Careful about those arrows, they will poison you if they hit you. Now let's talk about all the fun you can have during phase 3 of this fight. Besides all the other attacks in this guy's arsenal, during phase 3, his tail whip is going to shoot 8 poison arrows at you instead of 4. Remember, these can be parried and shot back at the enemy. In phase 3, he also upgrades his swipe attack to be followed by a charging headbutt. Both of these moves can be parried though, so you can build up some more Athra and punish him. And don't forget to keep an eye out for that yellow eye attack. It happens in phase 3 too, and it can be countered and punished for a lot of damage. These are the boss patterns I found and strategies I used to take down the boss. If you found any other patterns or have any other strategies, please leave it in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and obey.